Hello everybody, it is me, officially Samantha, and I am back here with another beautiful video for you today. This one is probably one of my favorite videos to film. I haven't filmed one in a really long time, but here it is, music favorites at the moment. Sorry I haven't filmed in a while, time has just gotten away from me this summer, but I finally sat down and decided to film for you guys today, and let's just get into it. Okay, so I'm just gonna start off. Niall released a new single a while back called Slow Hands, and it was so different from This Town, and I was kind of shook because I wasn't expecting it, but Slow Hands is like a jam that I want to like get down to, and I'm just like waiting for his album to come out because from the two singles that he's released, I am super pumped to hear what he has recorded in the studio. Next is another favorite of mine, longtime fave, is Andy Grammer. He released a new single, Give Love, again a while back, and it's just such a feel-good song. I love Andy Grammer, and he's gonna be a dad soon, and I'm just like, Give Love is just like, it's so funky and like you want to just dance to it. And again, I'm excited for his album because his albums have not disappointed me yet. So Andy, I'm waiting for you. Next up is the comeback of Kesha. I've waited a long time for this, and her first single was Praying, and it was just like, girl, this is a long time coming. She released, I think, 2 more singles in the past few weeks too, and I know she's wanted to release music for a long time. I think we all know what happened with her court case and stuff with Sony, but I think she needs to get this out of her system, and obviously the best way to do that is through music. So I'm just so excited to hear the rest of her album. The girl's got some pipes on her, so I'm wicked stoked for this. I don't know if you know of this group of brothers called AJR, but they released an album called The Click, and they had an EP that had songs on this full album, and I loved the EP, and then they released the album, and I was like, what? I was not prepared. I don't like 100% stand them, but now I want to because they're not that big, and so I want to, possibly meet them someday if they come up to Boston, because they're great performers. I've seen videos of them live, and they're so great, and they're so cool, and they did videos on Twitter of showing how they created certain sounds with their songs, and I'm just like, oh, these are cool dudes that they deserve everything, like all the recognition in the music industry. The Click is so good. I have played it and played it and played it and played it, and I am not sick of it yet. Probably will be by the end of the summer. I'm Not Famous is probably one of my favorite songs on that album. There's a lot of like different tempoed songs, and so it's kind of cool. But they have a song about The Office, which is really cool, which I kind of connect to, how TV shows can get you through certain life events, and they created a song on that, and I think that's really cool. That's also one of my favorite songs off the album. But yeah, if you don't know them, go give them a listen because I think they're amazing. Up next, this is kind of a 2-for-1, but the Cyrus Sisters. I've loved Miley Cyrus since forever. I never stopped liking her, but she came out with a single called Malibu, and it's so, I just want to get up and dance, and every time it's on, I blare it in the radio and sing along. It's just so great. It's so good, and it's the Miley I fell in love with. This is the sound that I fell in love with her, and it took her a while, but she got back to the sound that she kind of started with, I think, and it's just so great, and I'm so excited to see the other stuff that she's coming up with in the studio. And she had a Britney Spears moment, but she's back, and I'm so stoked for it. And I don't know, I just love the girl. I've always loved the girl, so yeah, don't at me. Following that is her sister, Noah Cyrus. She is another artist to look out for. She released a single a while ago called Cry, and that was really good. I played that on repeat and repeat, and now she has a new, it's newish, it's new to me, called Stuck, and it's kind of like a fast-paced, like heavy kind of like guitar, just like, it's a tune, and it's so good. And I mean, they're great lyricists in that whole family, like they're just really great. But Stuck is really good. So the two Cyrus sisters, they created tunes for me, and I haven't stopped playing them because of who I am as a person. Next up is another longtime favorite, Vance Joy. He came up with a new single called Lay It On Me, and I gave it a listen, and I was like, oh Vance, I miss your voice. Oh my god. I'm literally crying because I miss Vance Joy so much. He hadn't created music in kind of a long time. I overplayed his old album, so I was like, okay, like you gotta give this a break because you're gonna not like Vance Joy at all. So I did, and then he came up with this, and I get his like email alerts too, and Spotify tells me when he like is active and stuff like that. And so I was super excited when I saw that he was releasing this single, and it's just so good. I just love his voice. It's so rich, and that's what one of the things I really love about him. It's just he has such a unique voice. This song, I will not get sick of it. I think I'll play it at my funeral. But Issues by Julia Michaels. I have not listened to any other of her songs. I don't know who she is. I'm not really into her. But this song, Issues, is my shit. I don't know what it is. I just love it. And I'm just like, ooh, I wish I could just like play it on repeat in my car like all the time because it's just so good. I don't know what is wrong with me. People are probably sick of it. They're probably like, Sam, okay, enough. But it is so good. I love it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sure you've heard of it, but if you haven't, go take a listen because I love Issues. I don't know what's wrong with me. Another one is my Celine Bean. Selena Gomez she's releasing like singles and music videos, and they're just all so good, and it's getting me hyped for this album. But Bad Liar is my shit. I literally danced to it in my underwear the other day in my room, and the nostalgia that goes along with the music video, if you haven't watched the music video, go and watch that. It's just like, it's such, I don't know, it just makes me feel good. I don't know what it is. But Bad Liar, it's another song that I'm like, please come on when I'm in the car, because I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I love Bad Liar. It just makes me want to get up and dance, and it's a feel-good song. It's a confident song, and I love anything by Selena. Her previous album, I overplayed myself. Like, I was like, all right, you're gonna hate Selena Gomez. You're never gonna want to hear a song of hers again, so you gotta stop. I was kind of disappointed when she canceled her tour up here in Boston. She needed to do what she needed to do for herself and her own mental health, and so I think I give her big props for that. Yeah, I'm just excited for this next coming album because I'm shook, okay? I'm so shook. And last, but not least, no, my friends, is Evolve, the album by Imagine Dragons. I have decided that I am going to stand them 100%. Like, I'm going to their concert. Like, I need to go. I love Imagine Dragons. I have loved their music for a long time, and I know they're great performers on every award show. They're just so low-key. Like, no one knows who they are, but they're just such great performers, and they put on this great performance, and everyone's just like, oh yeah, okay, and then some other big star like overshadows them, and I'm like, but they just put on that show. Like, you guys don't understand. That was so great. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of people know their songs. Their singles are out there, and so people know the songs and their lyrics, but they don't really know who they are, or they don't, research them or anything. But I've decided that Imagine Dragons they're gonna be like my top, because all of my faves have just gone non-existent in the music industry. They're all just gone. So Imagine Dragons, get ready because you got another dedicated fan, I'm telling you. If you guys don't take any of my music suggestions today, please listen to Evolve by Imagine Dragons. It brings me back to a time I did not live in, but it gives me these certain feelings and I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's so great. I love Thunder. That song is probably one of my top 3 songs at the time right now. Dancing in the Dark is another one where it's just like, oh my god, I love this song. I love these artists. And I'm just like, oh, please make music forever. Please, please, please. Because they're just so good and they're just amazing. So that's all I got for you today. That is my top 10 favorite music things at the moment. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you do take my suggestions. I love this music, and I know other people do too. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please, if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and I love you so much. Okay, bye-bye.